Now, businesses across the world are having to reinvent themselves. The world of sports and cinema are also adapting to the new rules set by the pandemic. Sporting calendars have been decimated and cinema halls shuttered, which is why one F1 racetrack has now turned into a drive-in cinema. Take a look at this.
Once upon a time, high-octane sounds of the world's fastest cars ripped through this track. And now, a unique sight is unfolding at the F1 racetrack in Mexico City. Dozens have stepped out of confinement and are queuing up. Not to swoon at their favorite F1 supercars, but to watch a movie from the comforts of their own cars. With sporting events cancelled or postponed globally due to the pandemic, this Mexican F-track had lost its purpose and revenue. And so the Hermanos Rodriguez Autodrome has now been turned into a drive-in movie theatre. For most, it's a chance to step out of weeks of confinement and enjoy cinema.
This is something we didn't expect, but we also need to get out, because if we continue to shut ourselves in, we get more depressed every day. But we who are already a little bit adults have a lot of confinement. It is good to go out from time to time.
I think it's good since it's from the government. The initiative is from the government. I think it's important to promote national cinema, especially because it doesn't have the best image, maybe among us. But I think there are films that are very worthwhile, and I think it's quite good.
This government initiative is a move to generate revenues for the coronavirus-hit sports venues. With no spectators or events, maintenance costs are piling up and revenue losses are mounting. Big-ticket movie releases and sporting events have been put on hold due to COVID-19. And the global coronavirus case count has crossed the 16 million mark. Here's some food for thought. The global value of the sports industry is estimated at $756 billion annually. And this year, from cricket, football, basketball, motorsport to even the large-scale Tokyo Games, all sporting events have been shelved. To give you a sense of the scale of loss due to the pandemic, here's a fact. The potential loss of revenue to the Formula One sport alone could amount to more than $602 million. The world of cinema too is adapting to stay afloat. With cinema halls shut down, movies are being screened in drive-in formats. Be it in Brazil, France or the UAE, films have moved out of the cinema halls and into the open air. With the pandemic raging across the world with no cure in sight, perhaps this is the new normal. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.